So these are the various sections we're going to cover today. We have grammar MCQs, the vocabulary, and then the main event, the composition, writing. Aren't you excited? Okay, I think it's time. Let's look again at what we're covering. Grammar, vocabulary, and your composition. Are we all good? Can you hear me? Please put thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Yeah, thanks, Ian. And Ursa, and Yancy, and Shunla. Okay. And there's somebody with a sad face, but no name. Okay, there are some more people just coming in now. Let's see. Yup, Keith. There's Jaden, Janice, and Yashika. All right, all in. Good. So we have 3 sections as usual, but we'll spend more time in the composition writing. All right. Then you have a chance to show off your writing skills. Don't be afraid. Writing is fun, actually. Grammar. Number 1. So it's an article. So what is the answer for number 1? You can post your answer now. Yeah, there is some difference in opinion, as I would expect. You're all intelligent people, right? Let's see. I actually want to open something. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Right, most of you answered C. And I would say that is very acceptable. It's a definite article. And why would I say it's very acceptable? Because there is defining characteristic in front of our bus, okay, and it's red. So there are a lot of defining characteristics that are used to describe the car, okay? So the car, the red car in front of our bus is moving very slowly. That would be the more probable answer. But I'm glad that those who differ, actually there's only one, mentions a. Right? So is it possible to have a red car in front of our bus is moving very slowly? Is that possible? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it can be possible.
Who's that? Who is that who just spoke? Is it Yashika?
Yeah.
Ah, now I recognize your voice. So Yashika says it's possible, but it's less possible than the, right? As I have explained, a lot of defining characteristics. But you're right, you can say, a red car in front of a bus is moving very slowly. So you are stating a kind of like a fact to someone. You're not explaining, right? I suppose you can be explaining when somebody is asking you a question like, why are you so late? We are going to start the party or something. Then you say, oh, a red car in front of a bus is moving very slowly. So maybe there's more than one red car, right, in front. But then if you say, oh, there's this red car in front of a bus that's moving very slowly, right? It's just like saying, a red car in front of our bus. You can't say the red car in front of a bus is moving very slowly, right? Because the person who asked you the question wouldn't know that there is a red car in front of the bus. So you would say, yeah, I'm late because a red car in front of a bus is moving very slowly. All right. However, would you really say a red? You would probably say in front of a bus. That is relevance. But to say a red, so that's why I say the is more probable an answer. Okay? Does it make sense? So when you see a lot of defining modifiers or characteristics, then you use the definite article. Okay? So the is called a definite article. Whereas a is called indefinite, right? Because you are not really pointing out a particular red car. Although in the scenario I just shared with you, you were actually. Okay. So but it's indefinite because it is not defined for the questioner. All right. So just remember this. A lot of defining characteristics, then you use the definite article. Let's carry on with the next one. Number 2. Okay. Oh, there are some more people coming in. Jared, Chen Yan, and oh, there's somebody new, Vinod. Right, guys. Shanmu at last. Okay, those who have just entered, we have done number 1. Okay, so you can review it to see what we actually discussed. Number 2, now post your answer for number 2. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There are 8 of you ready. And all of you have got the same answer, which is A. And you're absolutely correct. Mr. and Mrs. Tan, I'm trying to think of a good name for the newborn baby girl. Okay. So it's not mentioned before. We assume in the context, right? So you can't say to think of the good name. No, it is one good name. So a good name. All right. I think there's no problem with this. Let's go on to the next one. Number 3. So post your answer for number 3 now. Okay. It's a little bit difficult, is it? So the Zhen Yan, Janice, Ian, Jaden, Yashika, Yancy, Subiksha, sorry, Shanmu, 8 of you. Any more to break the record? Going, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is D, none of these. The chair is made of plastic. Okay, so it's kind of like the indefinite, but usually it is to refer to something that is very general, okay, and conceptual, right? So the chair is made of plastic, so materials usually. So the dress is made of nylon, for example. Okay. This cake consists of eggs and flour. Okay, or eggless flour. Have you heard of eggless flour? Okay, this cake is made of eggless flour. So it is general, and usually it will be plural unless it is uncountable, like plastic, like flour. Okay. Unless, for example, you say this bottle is filled with coins, right? So there are a lot of them. So no article, what do you call an empty article or a null article? Okay. Any questions? If no questions, then let's go on to number 5. Oh, sorry, 4 first. Is it 4? Yeah, it should be number 4. Sorry, 4, it is. In Singapore, never go out without So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any more coming in? Going. 3, 2, 1. All right, so it's B, an umbrella. So it is one particular indefinite umbrella, not plural. So you require an article. And because it is a vowel, you need to use an N. Right? Okay. What about this year? Is it a or an? Schuller says N. Is it? Madhumita, he says a. Difference there already. So there are some people who say and some people who say a. Hey, Schuller, you have an O. What's that? there is no